in a sense, you've been unleashed. I mean, into the starting lineup, getting way more playing time now here for the back half of the season. How do you feel about that in terms of what that means for you to get more opportunity and what that says about your development in your rookie season?
I mean, I think everybody was surprised at me not playing in the beginning of the year, but, you have to gain the coach's trust. That's what I feel like every coach. And I feel like me and Coach Donovan just been building a relationship throughout the season, and it's been going great. So the opportunity wise, I knew it was going to come. You just have to work hard and stay prepared.
How do you respond to coaching? Are you more likely to respond to somebody being tough with you, riding you a little bit, needling you, or are you more responsive to, hey, hang in there, and more positive reinforcement?
For me, it doesn't matter how you coach me. It just matters that you stay on me, and it doesn't matter how you deliver it. It's just, it doesn't matter if you yell, if you're saying it. I'm always gonna respond to coaching. It doesn't matter if you're yelling or saying it in a quiet manner. So for me, I'll adjust to whatever coaching there is.
You seem to be responding very well to the opportunities that have been laid out in front of you. I want to talk about something that's not regular season related as far as opportunities. Tell me how this dunk contest thing came together. I mean, did you volunteer your services? Did someone reach out to you? How does one find their way into the dunk contest these days?
Yeah, so for me, it was the NBA reached out and they wanted me to do it, and I can't really not take that opportunity. It's just, if they're there, the NBA wants you, you have to do it, So I feel like I got the skills to win the whole thing and bring back the trophy.
Can you tease anything you might do? Is there anything exotic? Any props? Any costumes? Any celebrities involved in anything that you have planned?
No, why would I tease anything I do? Then you guys wouldn't watch.
Well, but you can do it artfully and make us want to watch even more. I'm just wondering because
maybe I'll pull out a jersey.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
I see you.
Maybe. We don't know.
Here's a question I have for you, Matas. Kendall Gill was on yesterday with us, and we were talking about the draft, and obviously you understand the concept of tanking and, the trade of Zach LaVine, what that meant for the team going forward. I want you to listen to what Kendall Gill had to say about you specifically in relation to the Bulls perhaps tanking to get, Cooper Flagg.
You got a big fan out there in Kendall Gill, so just listen to this. I want to get your reaction, okay?
I just think his upside is tremendous, and I know a lot of people talking about, well, let's lose and get the draft pick so we can get in the Cooper Flagg sweepstakes. Guess what, guys? You already got Cooper Flagg. Listen to me. I saw Matas take Cooper Flagg apart when they played one-on-one. He's bigger. He can handle a basketball better. In my opinion, he's more athletic. And they both have the same mentality. But I like Matas' upside simply because I like his athleticism more and I like his mentality more than Cooper Flagg. He can also shoot the basketball better than Cooper Flagg. Listen, 3 years from now, you're going to be saying Kendall was right.
How about that? Is he right?
We're not taking we're not taking anything away from Cooper. He's still very young. He's obviously a great player. That one-on-one thing, I remember it was more like a king of the hill, but I think he might be talking about because me and him also played against each other a lot in the NIBC when he was on Mount Verde and I was on Sunrise Christian. So it was we were great competitors, and I feel like I won those matchups every time. But Cooper was also very young. He's obviously, I think, going to be the number one pick. Very bright kid, wants to learn. Great player too.
You were in Chicago, obviously. You understand what happens with the draft, how there's projections and there's reality. We saw it with Io just a few years ago, how he fell, but he fell down to his hometown team, the Bulls. What did it mean to you? What were your conflicted maybe feelings about where you went in the draft, but ended up, of course, here in Chicago?
Can you repeat that?
You fell in the draft, but you fell to your hometown team, the Bulls. I know one of your teammates had a similar experience with Io not going as high as he thought he would go in the draft, but he fell to the Bulls. What are your conflicted feelings, if you are conflicted at all, about not going maybe as high as you wanted, but also getting to play here in Chicago?
Nah, man. For me, everyone said I fell, quote unquote, but I think I ended up in the best spot. My family's here. I wouldn't want to play for any other team. The Bulls are like a dream to me, to play for them and even have that opportunity. So I'm going to take advantage of that.
Have the trainers, the athletic trainers, and the strength and conditioning people laid out like a longer term plan for your playing weight, like where they want you to be, whether it's just making sure you're getting enough calories? I know it's hard to gain during the season, but just figuring out what your pro body is going to look like and how are you going to carry 15 more pounds, 20 more pounds? I'm just curious what the plan is.
Yeah, we definitely have a plan moving forward. For me, it's just, going into the weight room. Of course, you said, it's hard to gain weight during the season, but I'm definitely going to gain some more weight. I'm definitely going to be a little bigger. I don't want to be like huge, because then it takes away from my game and, how fast I move, the way I dribble the ball. But I want to add at least, 10 pounds this summer for sure.
Do you have a go-to pig out food? Like if they just said, "Hey, you got to pick one and just eat as much of it as you want."
Ooh. I'd say my mom's cooking. I would eat that every day if I had the chance.
Aw, that's so sweet. Man, yeah. Well, what if you got to go to favorite restaurant? It could be anything. It could be from home. It could be in the city. Any Chicago restaurant where you would go and just be able to just destroy something.
I like this one spot by where my family lives at. It's called Smilga. It's a Lithuanian restaurant. It serves Lithuanian food, so I'll go there and eat a lot.
Okay, I like that. I wanted to ask you, because you were talking about King of the Hill earlier, and I've been one of those guys. Honestly, Matas, I've been lobbying. Why doesn't the NBA do like a one-on-one tournament? I don't know if you've paid attention to what the women are doing right now. Unrivaled, they're having a 1v1 go, and everyone's enjoying it. Why do you think NBA players are reticent maybe to participate? Is it just the fear of being embarrassed on a national stage, going one versus one? I mean, isn't that something you'd like to see at maybe the All-Star Weekend or something like that?
Yeah, that would be a good concept. I think players don't really want to. They don't want to get hurt, and I think that's one thing. They want to really protect their bodies, and watch out for. There's a lot of games in the NBA. Like I already played. This season will be like 3 G League seasons for me from last year, so it's a lot of games. It takes a toll on your body, but I think it would be cool. I'd definitely do it.
Who has been your most challenging matchup physically? Whether it has been quickness, size, or the combination of the two, when you squared off against this person, like, ooh, okay, it's going to be like this.
Jason Tatum, probably.
Is it just the explosiveness? I know he is a polished MVP type player.
Yeah, so for me, I'd say the hardest people in the NBA to guard are like ones that are very athletic. They could dribble the ball, they could shoot, they have the midi, and they can get to the rim. So like for me, it was like Jason Tatum, even Trey Murphy, honestly.
Oh, he's unbelievable. Yeah, he's a star.
Yeah, he is. And then who else is there? Let me think. Tyrese Maxey's very good. Who else is there? Let me think. Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's the athleticism above everything else that really...
Speed, too, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they can get to the rim really, really... Anthony Edwards, too.
Yeah, not
Anthony
bad.
Edwards.
Not a bad group. I like the group you got. So what are you looking forward to most amid everything about going to All-Star Weekend and competing in the slam dunk contest? Guys always tell stories of just everything else, the parties and just being around people and kind of yucking it up. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I don't really party. I'm going out there to, enjoy myself, have fun out there, try to win. I mean, that's what I'm there for.
I mean,
I want to bring back the trophy.
Yeah, I get it. You're 20 years old. You're not old enough to really party. So I completely understand that. Dan's laughing at me right now, but Matas, looking.
I have a 20-year-old.
Looking at tonight, usually when you lose to a team in the manner you guys lost to last night, you have to wait a while to see them again. Is there some type of extra motivation knowing that that's the same exact team, same exact place, everything's set up to really measure up how well you can bounce back both individually and as a team?
Yeah, we talked a little bit in the group chat this morning, so we have a plan. And we're not gonna do that again. That wasn't a good game for us. So we're definitely gonna bounce back tonight.
All right, well, go get them and bring back that trophy and look forward to seeing what you got, in the jersey included. Appreciate your time today, Matas.